Welcome guys to a new video about a battle I fought in Warhammer with Norsca. I really like this faction. I'm gonna showcase you this battle. It will be a little bit confusing because I'm not an expert player, but yeah, if you wanna give a tip about how to play better, how to fight better, and all the strategies, feel free to leave the comments down below. And yeah, subscribe and give a thumbs up for me. Just trying to enter this war of Warhammer, and yeah, uh, make my part. So yeah, as you see, I'm gonna pause the battle right here. My formation is comprised from my formation is made by marauders, mainly marauders and war mammoth. Also, I use usually I use a marauder chieftain for my formations because I don't usually spend so much money on legendary heroes because I feel that are not so useful in the battle. So I count only on the troops. And as you see, I have Norscan Warhounds here on the edge of the map, and another Norscan. Okay, I don't remember. Okay, another Norscan here. I placed some Marauder Spearmen and on the flanks, and mainly my center line is composed by heavy troops, Marauder champions with great weapons, because I feel like Marauder champions, normal Marauder champions, are not so good as the great weapons one. The great weapons are really good, they deal a lot of damage, and as you will see in the battle, they will do the job really well. Also, Marauder Berserkers for infantry. And yeah, my enemy tactic was mostly of skirmishing with these troops, but you will see next, which you will see after I unpause the battle. As you see, they have centaurs with throwing axes and minotaurs. I don't really like Minotaurs. I feel are not so good of a unit in multiplayer and also in single player. He has Taurox, the Brass Bull. He is a good legendary hero to use in multiplayer, also in single player. And he has Goldhearts. Well, Goldhearts, yeah, shitty units. Mainly for mid shield, but they will not do the job very well in this battle, and you will see. So I struggle a little bit in the start with the centaurs throwing axes, and I try to push them back. They did a lot of damage on my Marauder's great weapons in the start, so I was like really frightened at the start of the battle, because this is a good unit, and taking a lot of damage like this in the start of the battle is not good. But as you see, they charge with the monitors. I was not afraid to charge with the great weapons, because great weapons are good with minotaurs. Also, the hearts. Here I put my spear units on a brace and just tank the gorers, because they will not do a lot of damage. Here I use my Norsca Warhammer to pin down the Centigrades, and I did it good for these units. So I got the Centigrades and started to kill them with my spears. He's trying to pull out the troops, but one Centigrades unit got killed mostly, and yeah, try to chase them, and I did a lot of damage. In the center, the battle is not going very well for me because my War Mammoth is taking a lot of damage. You see, the Minotaurs are good to deal damage to big monster units, and I feel like it was mostly for them that my War Mammoth got really damaged. But my Marauder champions are doing very well against the Minotaurs. As you see, they are dealing a lot of damage. Look at them getting killed. I really love this game. Yeah, I'm trying to use my Norsca Warhounds to attack from the rear, but there's this Gore herd, Ungor Spearman herd with shields that is trying to kill them. So I take my War Mammoth and take it back to there. Here my units are trying to chase the Truman axis. That I do not understand why it's trying to kill my spearman. It's not its cheap unit. It could easily go for my Marauder champions that are well, my Marauder champions deal more damage to their units. But as you see, I'm trying to chase them with my Lord, because Lord has the fleet foot ability, so I could try to catch them. Here I'm not catching them, so I will retreat back to help my units. Tarox is not doing so much damage as you see, not as quite as damage as my units are doing. See, they're doing quite a lot of damage instead of the legendary lords. That's why I use mostly units than lords and a single entity. It's not effective all the time, but most of the time. I won the fight here. There was only Gore Hearts, so it was really easy. My War Mammoth came for the clutch. As you see, a lot of damage dealt. Now it's Taurox, the main objective, and I'm trying to take my troops to Taurox. The Centigrades are making me struggle a little bit because I don't have much of fast units apart from the Norsca Warhounds and my Lord, and yeah, I'm trying to intercept them, but lucky for me they're spending all the ammo on my shitty units, and they're not quite effective. As you see, they're trying to kill my general, but they're not. It's not taking damage. Taurox is getting attacked by all my units, and my War Mammoth is taking a lot of damage. Yeah. It's taking a lot of damage. Taurox is really good against the single entities. Yeah, the battle is seems quite over. If you manage, you see, I catch them with my Lord with the fleet foot ability, and I didn't have spearmen here to reinforce, so I just used my Norsca Warhounds to catch them. But my Lord will be doing much of the damage to the Centaurs, as you see. Yeah, it's not quite damaged, but yeah, it's good against the Centaurs. Tarox got really damaged. I start to chase him because I'm afraid it's the only unit here that could change the tide of battle. And the Centaurs, but as you see, he's not managing so good his ammunition, so I'm not really afraid about it. Here I just go for Norsca rounds just to pin them down and reinforce with my lord. It's a difficult position here because they're damaging my lord, but he went for the charge. I don't know why. He could easily damaging my lord quite a bit with his throwing axis, but yeah, he went for the charge because he lost all his ammunition. So tower is getting smashed. My general is getting smashed, but battle is quite over. I have the most of the units in the field of battle, and I still have one of my Marauder champions with quite a lot of entities. So he just went to the charge, maybe just because he saw that he couldn't do much, or to try and aid his lord. But yeah, couldn't do much with Centaurs because I'm not so good in a fight, in a prolonged fight. Taurus is coming back. My units were really damaged, but I was not afraid to get in damage because yeah, as you see, the battle is over. So he's just going for the charge here. Taurus getting smashed. He will die now, I think. Yeah, he doesn't have so much hit points. I just go with my general to finish him, and yeah, the battle is over. So I hope you enjoyed this battle, guys, and I see you next time. I see you next time in another battle.